reliable these things are.
Beamer Monkeys also getting representative Angelo Magtoto, fastest in our JTCC sessions earlier, capable of doing 148 here at Clark International Speedway. 1 minute 48. There goes a look at number 89, Evan Severino. Another of the fine-looking Volkswagen Golfs on this grid. BMW 00 by Aldous Aldwin. There he goes. Good luck, Aldous. Huge red calipers at the front for this Golf GTI. Let's see which car number this one is. Oh, that's Volkswagen number 87.
C and the JTCC.
Warm-up lap is on.
Oh, that is... Just listen to the sound of that Porsche. It's just too bad the other Porsche isn't here to compete, but hopefully Angelo Magtoto could catch up. We'll see.
Where's Mark Savino's Porsche anyway?
I don't know. Maybe he's not
problems
joining.
with the
probably
car?
problems.
Oh man!
Yeah.
Hopefully he can start his race at least from the pit lane and give us a very dramatic win.
Yeah.
He could do that. He's done that.
Very Lightning McQueen-esque style right there. It's very mean character
Yeah,
energy.
Mark Savino has done that. Team Candy Racing could actually do that, or we would love to see that. Starting his race from the pit lane and finishing at the very front. That's very possible, although with the presence of Angelo Magtoto, at least second to the top.
Yeah.
He's got the second fastest time on this grid. He could do 149s in that Porsche GT3 RS.
God.
While, of course, Angelo Magtoto, you know the record of that Toyota Supra, the Gazoo Racing Supra, 148.
Yeah. Oh my God, that is so fast. 148.
Here
That
at Clark
is
International
crazy.
Speedway, yeah, that's really fast.
That is crazy, crazy fast.
Especially with this type of weather right now, there's the thing they call that's very friendly to the intercooler, the turbo type of weather. No hot sun beaming down, not much of the possibility of heat soaking happening at an early stage. Especially for those force-fed machines, right? You usually get to have problems with heat soak.
Yes, and good thing Beamer Monkeys has finally found a way to fix their BMW, because I think yesterday they broke a water pump, I heard.
Oh.
So very good to see them out on the track right now, because that BMW E46 330i, that is something else. That is a Frankenstein racing machine, and it is supercharged.
Oh, yeah, we see a lot of those projects, those awesome babies of our participants here today getting showcased. Their hard work, their creativity.
Yes.
Now, being put to the test and on a proper venue right here at Clark International Speedway.
Yes, and you can see there are two types of these racing enthusiasts. The ones that prefer the car to be mint, performing it as it is, and the other ones who just modify the heck out of their cars to get the fastest lap times. So who's gonna take it? Someone who's got the fast machine right off the bat, or someone who's built their way up to speed?
Yeah, something that's with a lot of R&D to your taste, to your setup.
Yeah.
There goes Mike Consenheim. We can see his BMW 5 on there, and the Beamer Monkeys Beamer 3.
And with Sir Mike Consenheim, they call him the Flying Dutchman, because you can just see how he drives. He completely flies with that. Is that an E34? Correct me if I'm wrong. That is an E34 525i.
There you go, one of those 80s BMW 5s.
Still, it's a good testament, again, how reliable these things are, because something that old competing against the newer cars, that is a very good testament to the team of mechanics and to everyone who's poured their heart and souls into building that racing machine.
There you go. You also saw some JDM favorites on there. Two of the Type Rs, the FK8 and the FL5, right at the back of the Toyota Supra, the BMW Toyota collaboration, Gazoo Racing Supra of Angelo Magtoto. He's going to be at the back of the grid. Let's see how he's going to work his way to the front weaving through traffic. You know, he's done
Yeah.
that so many times. He gets to do that also at the BRC. You know, with the tight corners of the Batangas racing circuit, he can find his way, clocking in impressive laps, even if the grid is as hectic as what we are looking at.
Yeah, again, look at that beautiful, beautiful grid. And also, shout out to Fez Candao's Audi A4. Look at that BTCC-esque livery, very reminiscent of vintage British, vintage European racing. Also with Sir Aldous Aldwin's Sega-themed E30. Again, these guys are very creative. It's just too bad that we didn't have a Livery of the Day award, and that's something we'll look forward to next time.
There you go. Yeah, Hafez Candao. That's some nice looking touring car.
Yeah.
Audi.
Okay, I think we're about to start, DJ Tom.
All right, we wait for the lights. Let's take a look at the red lights at the bottom left of your screens. Here we go.
Oh, and
Here we go.
Here we go. And obviously, the Porsche takes command of the lead. And you can see Angelo Magtoto already working his way up through the entire grid, cutting through the Volkswagens and the ETCC grid just like hot knife through butter.
Yeah, he has his headlights on, making sure it's very visible to the side mirrors and the rear view mirrors of those he's going to be overtaking, braking really, really hard. You can see those EBD ABS lights activated.
Yeah, and a good thing to see here is also Patrick Hesse against Ethan Works' Cayman against Sir Mike Consenheim's E34. That is going to be a good three-way battle because these three machines' performances are just a few increments from one another.
Paolo Montolino, with the absence of course, Mark Savino right about now, looking like he's going to be alone right there at the very front. But wait a minute. It says here Mark Savino. Or hopefully he's going to be able to get things started from the pit lane. We'll see him later on. We have a few of the names we see here on the list are somehow going to be on, hopefully not on a DNS, though.
Yeah, that would be such a waste to have a machine like that not participate. But it can't be helped because racing is a very difficult sport.
Yeah, those things factor in, you know, mechanical, electrical, and a lot of other things, you know. But on a perfect day, you get to attack that lap that you want, target the runs that you want, and hit the positions on the checkered flag the way you want it. Look at how huge this grid is, how long it is.
And how beautiful,
cars.
Yeah. And just how beautiful itself the grid is. I mean, look at that. That is Philippine motorsports right there.
Thank you for the huge support for the ETCC Festival of 2025. Brought to you by Philinvest Malls.
Oh, here we have BMW Z4. That is Europe versus Japan against the FL5. Both turbo. Oh, and it looks like the FL5 takes the inside from the BMW Z4. And he is now behind the Volkswagen GTI's heels.
Modern technology, that Type R gives it the advantage. Easy 300 horses, easily retune it to increase power and enjoy more of that front wheel drive LSD equipped modern edition Type R, the FL5.
You can see the three-way battle here. Golf GTI versus Honda Civic versus BMW Z4 taking in the last corner right there. Oh, and look, you can see the Civic closing it in bit by bit. Nice.
Fantastic stuff. Great to see these variety of cars.
Oh, he's going in on the inside. He has the power. Can the Volkswagen hold? And the Civic takes the inside from the European, but it is not just easy. He's not going to let that go.
Paolo Montolino sets the bar with a 208.860, by the way. 2 minutes 08.860 initial lap of this ETCC Open afternoon session, race number 2.
Oh, what happened? Where's the... Oh, Angelo Magtoto closing it in. Oh, the M2 is letting him pass because that thing is just a complete rocket on its own, man. Like, that thing, you told me it hits 148.
Yeah, it could do 148, so we're excited to find out how fast
crazy.
he did it earlier. We're going to double check the timing screen we have over here for Angelo Magtoto. We're going to see it. It's going to appear later on.
Yeah, Angelo Magtoto and Pep Lowe. You can see Ethan Works there, already overtaken Patrick Hesse, and Mike Consenheim just behind Patrick Hesse.
The double chicane sector, they jump on the curbs on there. They go two wheels or sometimes.
Yeah. Jumping on them curbs. That's something I personally try to avoid while I'm at the Speedway. But these guys are they just have that experience.
Yeah,
it just comes easy.
At first you'd worry about unsettling the car, but with a
the
well-balanced, cornered car, on all four corners, balanced properly, you're not going to worry about how it's going to land after jumping on the curbs.
Oh, you can see the FL5 stalking yet another Golf GTI. That is Angelo Martinez behind him. Two Golf GTIs trying to defend against the FL5. Is it Japanese? Is it European? Who's going to take it?
159.030 now is the fastest lap of this session.
Oh, he takes the inside.
Of Paolo Montolino's Porsche. He's somewhere there at the very front as we are taking a close look at this battle.
Oh, look.
Golf versus Civic.
Yeah, but it's going to be a harder hill to climb because Evan Severino, right in front of the Civic FL, is I think the second fastest Golf GTI in the grid, just second to Patrick Hesse himself. So that is going to be a challenge because whatever Evan has in his car, Patrick Hesse also has in his car.
Ooh, there you go. There goes that AMG of Sir Buboy Rabe at the elevated sector of the track.
Yeah, there.
Through to another lap right over here. 5 laps to go.
Nice. Evan Severino is defending his position against the Civic FL. Not today, Japan. Europe is going to be taking it today. No, sir.
Yeah, in case you guys are wondering, how come there are some Japanese cars here? We call it the ETCC Open Class. So you can bring in your favorite JTCC weaponry.
Oh, he dives on the inside. Nice. He dives on the inside and gets it from Evan Severino. Now it's just getting harder for this guy because now you have Excel Torres in his, I think that is a V8 Audi A4. That is just some tough competition right there.
He's got his DRS activated, or deactivated actually. He's got his move up. So it's a drag reduction deactivation thing going on.
He's defending his position against the FL. This is going to be a heated battle, DJ Tom. I just knew we were going to have battles like this.
He's so brave and diving on the inside line on there.
Yeah, Excel Torres blocks him off from advancing. And again, you can see he battles going throughout the grid because, again, Patrick Hesse and Mike Honsenheim, these two have been duking it out since day one of ETCC, and these guys could just not let it up.
Here we go. On the slip swing is Mike Honsenheim. Let's see what he's going to be doing getting out of there. Right behind Patrick Hesse. Is he going to go to the right or to the left? He goes to the right for now.
They have Peplo behind them, so it's going to be a three-way battle. Very good to see battles going throughout the grid. It's not just the super fast cars who are going to be battling. It's also the ones in the middle and in the back, even in the back of the grid.
A great variety of cars indeed for you. And there goes our fastest one up in here, setting it up to 159.030. Paolo Montolino of Team Autoholic, the Porsche GT3 RS.
Nice. And once again, we could not have done this big event without our sponsors: Phil Invest Malls Mimosa, Carrera Cafe and Showroom, Carbon Detailing Studio, Fuchs Titan Philippines, Kumho Tires Philippines by Tiara, JD Nepo Realty, and RSA Motors Corporation. Thank you so much for giving us one heck of a show.
Mike Honsenheim's already ahead of Patrick Hesse.
And you can see Peplo taking over Patrick Hesse. The M2 is just too powerful, man.
Yeah, Patrick Hesse's in that Golf, and of course Peplo's in that BMW M2, and Mike Honsenheim's in that big BMW 5.
Yeah. And you let's go, Sir Mike. That thing, just by the looks of it, if you think that the E34 is heavy, think again, because that thing is stripped to the core.
So they've changed the body panels on this car to make it lightweight?
Yeah, they've made it wider. And look at
made
the
it
fat
wider,
tires.
lighter windows.
Yeah, look at the fat tires, Lexan windows, all the weight reduction. And if you can see the doors on that thing, if you open it, there's lots of little holes on the door panels as well, just to increase weight savings. Yeah. Grabe, these guys are just gunning it.
Down to the milligram. Yeah, that's how you do it. That's how you take advantage of a power to weight ratio.
Yeah, and even at the back we have Aldos and Fez Candao battling it out BTCC style. Oh, last turn. Here we go.
This is where things get more aggressive with the final 3 laps of the race. If you could overtake, if you could go on with a squeeze, you do it right about now. And you're going to be finding your way, positioning.
Oh, you can see Peplo coming closer
Very
to Sir
ideally
Mike.
on the checkered flag, yeah.
Oh, Peplo coming it in against the Flying Dutchman. And the Flying Dutchman tries to defend.
The current BMW versus the 80s Beamer.
Yeah. It's just a matter of who is and what is going to give. Is it the driver?
And right in front of them is our young driver, by the way. That's Ethan Matthew Ong in that Porsche Cayman.
Ethan Ong in his Ethan Works Porsche. Beautiful livery, by the way. Nice.
Let's see what
Hey,
that.
oh, Peplo is closing in against Sir Mike Consenheim.
Oh, Mike Consenheim goes sideways a little bit on there. See that?
Bit of oversteer right there, because that's just how powerful the car is. That is rear-wheel drive, 300 plus wheel horsepower right
And
there.
definitely the pressure of Peplo is building up over here. It's being felt by Mike Consenheim. You can see it very obviously.
Yeah, he's probably getting pressured. Oh, he's letting him pass. Let's go, Peplo taking the lead against Mike Consenheim, because I think the M2, the newer M2 has traction control as to where the old one does not. That is just full throttle control from the driver.
Human traction control, that is, not electronic.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, there goes Angelo Magtoto. Let's see how fast he's doing now. So far, we see him with a 2:02.3 as his best lap.
That is a fast lap from that quote-unquote BMW, the BMW Supra, as what kids call it today. Ooh,
Yep.
kids, I'm old.
Great collaboration indeed by Toyota and BMW.
Awesome. Here he still is, Angelo Magtoto.
He's got his high beam lights on, so everybody who's going to be seeing him on the side mirrors or the rear view mirror are going to be alerted and very aware that he's coming. He's gunning for it. Let's see if he could actually go sub 2 minutes like this guy on the number 88, Paolo Montolino. So far, he's the only guy in the sub 2 minute mark.
Yeah, Paolo Montolino.
1:59.
Paolo Montolino is already caught up to the grid and overtaking left and right. It would have been very cool to see him dice against Angelo Magtoto's Supra. That would have been a cool sight to see, man.
But of course, he's got to weave through traffic just like this. So hectic at grid, and we love it. Thank you for the enormous amount of support for the ETCC Festival, guys. You're watching it live here at Clark International Speedway. And look forward for more of big events like this from your friends from the ETCC Festival with these amazing supporters. RSA Motors Corporation, a.k.a. BMW Philippines,
Paolo
JDN
Montolino.
Realty, thanks so much.
Oh, look, you can see Angelo Magtoto closing in on Paolo Montolino right now. So will we be able to see a very strong duel between Japan and Europe in the final lap? Who knows?
If it's going to be possible, why not? We would love to see that. Let's see if they could be in one frame. Or maybe Paolo Montolino is so aware of that urgency by Angelo Magtoto, he's going to try his best to separate himself. Oh, looking like the separation is really huge. In 2 laps time, too bad we're not going to be able to see that.
Yeah.
Bumper-to-bumper action between these guys. Paolo Montolino versus Angelo Magtoto. Here goes Paolo Montolino on his final lap.
Okay,
Last lap of the race has started for him.
Car number 88, Paolo Montolino. I think I remember I saw that Porsche in the Hot Wheels event in Okada. Correct me if I'm wrong, DJ Tom.
Yes, he was there as
He
well.
was there
Oh,
displaying.
look at that. Yeah, I think we're going to be seeing, I think you got it right. The predictions are correct. Look at that. They're now in one frame.
Oh, we're
one
here.
camera shot, Paolo Montolino and Angelo Magtoto.
Oh, we're going to be seeing an intense grid race here, folks, with XL Torres in the mix. Because that thing is also powerful, but let's see if it can keep up with the Porsche and the BMW Supra, quote unquote.
Angelo Magtoto's motivation is seeing that rear bumper of that Porsche much closer, right in front of him.
Oh, it bit by bit pulling Paolo Montolino in like a fish on a reel.
And here we go. I'm sure Angelo Magtoto is going to make much later. We're going to see him
we're about to
closer
see it in
to
the
the rear
final lap.
bumper. And here on the backstretch, they're going to push more than 200 for sure. And then heavily braking onto this left-hander. That's the Toyota Gazoo Racing curve. Angelo Magtoto's curve
He's
somehow.
finally caught up.
Oh, the final overtaking opportunity could be on the double chicane for Angelo Magtoto if he gets much closer than where he's at right now. But with that amount of gap, oh man, it's going to be extra difficult for Angelo to try to catch Paolo Montolino here.
I'm curious though as to what's more powerful, Angelo Magtoto's Supra or Autoholic's Porsche, because I'm not sure of the power figures.
Oh yeah, you know, let's see.
Let's see. Oh,
how things are going to be, and then we're going to later on ask what figures are we talking about. Oh, there goes the spot where he could overtake. Looking like it's going to be a Paolo Montolino dominant win over here. So close for Angelo Magtoto trying to catch our P1 competitor. Purple lap holder, quickest lap of the race holder, Paolo Montolino.
Nice. Awesome. Paolo Montolino comes in at the checkered flag, followed by Angelo Magtoto. Europe and Japan driving side by side. Awesome action from the ETCC Festival 2025.
Yeah, right over here. And the rest of our finishers, there you go. DRS
activated.
Deactivated, actually. He's having drag going on with that, you know, that moon roof tilted like that.
Awesome. So now we have the checkered flag, and we're waiting and itching to see the results. And we're going to be proceeding with the awarding soon. But still, for some of these racers, the action is still going on. Because,
Raffy Rabbit right there, the fastest M2 here on the grid, taking the checkered flag as well.
Yeah, now we have Peblo, second place for the M2s. Very cool action right there from the ETCC Festival. Again, this could not have been done without the help of our sponsors, Phil Invest Mimosa, Carrera Cafe and Showroom, Carbon Detailing Studio, Fuchs Titan Philippines, Kumho Tires Philippines, JDN Realty, and the one and only RSA Motors Corporation. Big thank you for these companies who participated in our big event, for our first ever big event.
Patrick Hesse about to take the checkered flag over here on the number 25. Thanks so much. And of course, huge thanks to Silver Stern, Volkswagen Parts Philippines, and Petromax Cars, Alfa Romeo Philippines. They provided our awesome looking pace car earlier, that Alfa Romeo SUV. And there goes Mike Hosenheim on his checkered flag moment. Congrats on that one.
Nice.
Great results coming your way. The official ones are going to be announced. Join us. The awarding ceremonies are happening in just a little while here at Clark International Speedway. I'm joined by Jerome Reyes. Over here I go by the name of DJ Tom. This